Lesson 3, Students with Low-Incidence Disabilities and Autism. A low-incidence disability is one of 20% of the disabilities in schools. They're diverse, and the students that have them have diverse needs. They have a range of educational services that they use and a variety of specialists they work with. They need the same type of attention that you would give to other students. And these disabilities include autism, moderate, severe, and multiple disabilities, sensory impairments, and physical, medical, and health disabilities. Autism is defined as a developmental disability characterized by impairments in communication, learning, and reciprocal student or social interactions. The total number of students that has autism is about 406,957. One thing that's important when you have a student with autism in your classroom is fostering social interactions. You can observe the student to see things through his or her perspective and how they're viewing the classroom. An outburst can be caused by just a simple misunderstanding between them and another student. Special educators can work with general educators to teach students with autism spectrum disorders. They can teach them waiting, taking turns, stopping an activity when it is incomplete, negotiating, changing topics, being quiet, monitoring their own behavior, among other things. Another thing that's important is communicating with students. Students with autism can communicate in a number of ways. One is verbally. They also use sign language, communication boards, and video modeling. Students with autism are diverse, and they'll not all be successful if taught the same way, just like any other student. As a general educator, you can meet with a special educator and the child's parents to learn more about that student and to foster a relationship with them. The characteristics of a student with autism, they affect boys more than girls. It occurs in some form on the spectrum in about 1 in 88 children. In more than half the cases, autism is accompanied by another disability. As for their social relationships, children will generally avoid social interaction with others. They don't pick up on social cues, and they avoid eye contact and seem uninterested in developing social relationships with other students. For communication, students with autism will normally have significantly delayed verbal and nonverbal communication skills, and they struggle to maintain conversation. They also have a narrow range of interests. Students normally find one topic interesting and will explore that topic and become an expert on it, but they seem bored with any other topic that does not relate to their interest. Students with autism have a low threshold for stress, and because of this, they don't deal with stress very well. Basic changes in schedule can prove to be too much for a student with autism. So to deal with the stress, these students will perform the same task over and over, like spinning an object or rocking. It may take these students longer to complete tasks, as they need to make sure everything is organized and placed properly before they begin. And students with autism are a very diverse group of people, just like students in a general classroom. The label of autism does not inform you of a student's strengths and needs. Every student can have serious but different needs, as each student is unique. These different needs can encompass any of the characteristics that have been listed at different severities.